Think that making Jell-O is foolproof, but some people do get it wrong. And I'm going to share tips so you don't get it wrong. Today we're going to make Jell-O. We're going to make Jell-O from this powdered mix. This is actually a Starburst watermelon version. I also do have orange. So we're going to make these Jell-O mixes, and I'm going to show you how I go about doing it, making finger Jell-O. If you haven't heard about finger Jell-O, comment down below. Some people don't know what finger Jell-O is. I'd love to hear, does everybody know what it is? All these Jell-Os are basically made the same. Here's the orange. This is the Jell-O version. The other one was Starburst, but regardless of who makes it, it's usually 2 cups of boiling water with these big packages and 2 cups of cold water. So that is what we're going to start doing, boiling some water. That's the first step. Okay, so I have to go for a test, so I need to eat clear liquids for 1 day. Chicken broth, that kind of stuff, and Jell-O is one of the things. So let's make this Jell-O. Andiamo, amici. Number 1, we got the water boiling on high, as you can tell. While the water is boiling, we want to open this box and pour it in a bowl. Any kind of bowl will do as long as it's big enough. So there's the Jell-O mix. We pour it into this bowl. So that is the first thing I need to do. While we're waiting on this water, I think I'm going to talk to you about finger Jell-O. Well, finger Jell-O, when I grew up, is known as Jell-O. You put it in a pan, you let it set, and you cut it up into pieces. And you can eat them with your fingers. So that's why it's called finger Jell-O. The first step is put the dry powdered Jell-O in the bowl. I have a pan all ready that I'm going to put it in to make my finger Jell-O. So, finger Jell-O. I like saying that. Sounds funny, but it really isn't. It's just Jell-O cut up. So, we are going to need a measuring cup, which I'm going to get out my 1 cup measuring cup here. And comment down below, what flavored Jell-O do you like the best? Do you have a favorite flavor? This one here that we're making first is orange. So we're going to do the orange first, and then we'll do the green, which they say is watermelon flavor. Why would you have green Jell-O flavored like watermelon? I don't know. I would have thought that it would have been lime flavor, but it's not. So we'll see. So we got the measure, we got the bowl, and we got the measuring cup. The water is now boiling. So we have to boil, we have to add 2, that's 1, 2 cups of water here. And I have more Jell-O I'm going to make, so I'm going to save that boiling water for another one. So we're going to take it over here to my table, and let me set you up right here. Okay, so then I have, it's at room temperature, but it'll be fine. We have to let the mixture, the powder, we have to stir the powder with this whisk so that it dissolves. I can't think of my words today. And then I'm going to add 2 more cups of water, 2 cold cups. So there's 1. And here, I'll put the bowl over here. Here's the bowl. We're going to add the 2nd cup of water. And it's all dissolved. Let's take this back over to the pan. Now, this is all dissolved. So we are going to take a square pan, your brownie pan will do, and we're going to pour this directly in the pan. So we're going to take this over to the refrigerator and put it in. So let's take it over. So there is the one pan in there in the refrigerator. And we're going to make another one. Next, we're going to do this green Jell-O and see how it comes out. Powder looks white. See that? Doesn't even look green. And I am going to get rid of this mess, and we're going to pour in 2 cups of boiling water. And I am going to take my whisk and start stirring. And then the whole thing, see how green it came? Let me flip the camera around. So here is the green Jell-O that we're doing. You want to dissolve all the powder in the hot water before you add the cold. So here is the green Jell-O. We are going to pour it into this pan. And you can't really see it because it's a darker pan, but it does have a green tint. Now we have to wait for it to set in the refrigerator, and then when it comes out, I'll show you how you make finger Jell-O. Might not be till the next day, but probably a few hours from now. So, aspetta un momento, wait a minute or two, and when I come back, I'll show you. Okay, so the Jell-O's out of the refrigerator. You just take a sharp knife and you cut out blocks as best you can. And it's finger food. I use a fork, but it's finger food, so that's where the term finger Jell-O comes. I think this one will look better only because it is in a smaller pan, so the pieces will be thicker. There are 3 things that some people do that their Jell-O comes out wrong. One is not dissolving the powder enough. When you first put the powder into the boiling hot water, you need to whisk it until it's dissolved. Second mistake that they make is not having the water hot enough. It needs to be a rapid boil so it will dissolve the powder. Tip number 3 is not chilling it long enough. Keep checking it and checking it and checking it. So that is my 3 steps or 3 problems that people have when they do it wrong. And so if you don't do those things, if you correct those things, you will have perfect Jell-O every time. So this is how I stored the Jell-O after I made it. Cut it up, stored it in a Tupperware, and I'm ready for some more. Okay, so that is the best way to get the best Jell-O. So smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, amici.